do.
Yeah, they built this model for wind power. It's just to get a whole area view of the valley, so they could place some of their live explosives and stuff like that. So they pretty much rented out this whole thing for about 2 months. And then they scattered a lot of explosives in these mountains, those mountains near the street area all the way down to the middle. And then whenever they needed to fire off their explosives, they had to close down the roads so they would be on the safe side of them.
How much did they? When they were doing wind poppers, did you guys stop doing tours? Did they?
Yeah, oh, well, we never even have tours going on this side. We have to go on the other side.
Okay.
How can we see the dinosaurs?
Sorry?
How can we see the dinosaurs?
Well, the dinosaurs won't be on this model. They'll probably be there when we get there. Does anybody need to get their pictures taken? How many of you guys, this is your guys' first time in Hawaii? No? What about you guys? You guys know the name of this road? Kam Highway, Kamehameha, or the 83. 45 minutes on this road, you'll come up to like our North Shore area, where you see like some of our famous beaches like Waimea Bay, Sunset Beach, Haleiwa, North Shore, and our pipeline. Famous attractions on that side is like our Polynesian Cultural Center, Waimea Falls Audubon Society, and I don't know, some of our hotels, Turtle Bay. This is where Bobby got lost, right here in the Brady Bunch, the movie, in the cave on our left-hand side. Mr. Miyagi and Daniel-san was doing their wax-on, wax-off scene down there. The house nearest us is that house with the unit over there. That is that property down there is being used by our Morgan family. They are the previous owners of this ranch. They are the descendants of Jared P. Judd. Now they own the whole 4,200 acres, from 622 to 4,200. It consists of the two valleys, which is called Ka'a'awa. Can you guys say that?
Ka'a'awa.
Yeah, good try.
Good try.
But the mountain that you guys see right in front of us is named after our valley, which is called
Ka'a'awa.
Okay. The mountain behind us, or that's going to be on the left side of us, is called Kualoa. It's named after our ranch. And the mountain directly in the very back that's connecting those two mountains is called Pu'u o Hule Hule. Try to say that one. Let's try to break down for you guys. Pu'u o Hule Hule. There you go. As you guys can see, why the Hollywood producers love coming to Kualoa Ranch or any part of our eastern coast of Oahu is because of its natural state. You don't see no Starbucks, no Waikiki buildings around this area. No Burger King, McDonald's. On our right hand side is one of you guys' food, and you guys will have full access of the valley. The only bad thing about it is that you guys gotta walk to the beach. underneath this black tarp on the right hand side of us will be our orchid nursery. How many of you guys got laid when you guys came to Hawaii? Several of you guys? At least 30% of our orchids are sent to the Honolulu Inn. And if you guys see George of the Jungle, at the ending, during the credits, you guys probably see those two gorillas kissing with the heart shape that formed around those heads of those gorillas. You guys remember that? No? Well, they took it from that mountain. They took the form of those two mountains, those two small little ones with the gap in between them. On the left side is supposed to represent one gorilla. The other side is the other gorilla. And you guys see it?
Sort of, yeah.
It's the shoulder mountain. Yep, yep, okay. So as we head down this hill, we're going to be entering to one of the first Hollywood movies, which is Jurassic Park. If you guys don't remember the scene, it was with Professor Grant and the two kids. They were running with those Gallimimus dinosaurs, those ostrich looking like dinosaurs. Then they hid behind a big log. Just to inform you guys that it was filmed about 13 years ago. So the log doesn't look to its tip-top shape as it was before. So right in front of us is the hill where Professor Grant and those two kids were running away. And then they hid behind that log, which is on the left-hand side. That log was actually placed in between the tree and this bush for the jumping of those Gallimimuses. Then they placed it on the left-hand side over here for the T-Rex scene. And the T-Rex came out from those bushes over there. So we're going to be stopping here for a while to be taking some pictures with my friend Bob the Log. And if you guys want to reenact the scene, I can find
A picture with you guys behind the log.
And you're the camera guy.
Yeah.
So what scene was it in?
You don't remember it?
Wait, let me get a picture. I saw it a long time ago. Oh, it's computer. You guys know video.
Wow. You must have carved that thing into that tree too.
Majority of Jurassic Park was filmed on the island of Kauai. The island of Kauai was totaled from a hurricane called Hurricane Iniki. Majority of the Hollywood prop from that movie Jurassic Park was destroyed. So Steven Spielberg, he came to Oahu and he found Pulo Ranch, and he paid them $3 million for that one scene.
Wow.
And that's pretty much what bought our buses, our big green limos, and some of our ATVs and horses and stuff like that. How many of you guys, you guys see Lost, right?
Yeah.
You guys remember where Hurley made his golf course?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's located on the top of this hill over here. When we come around this bend, you guys are gonna see a bunch of coconut trees on the top. That's where Jack and the other guy were standing. All up there in that area. On this hill as well, you guys are going to see the first footprint of Godzilla. It's located right there, right at the very top. The second footprint is on the right-hand side on the ground. For those of you guys who can't see, you guys can stand up and take a
Oh,
look at
I
it.
see.
It might not look much, but it's a footprint. But then number 3 and number 4 is located on the left-hand side. These are the most noticeable footprints. That's why we're gonna take it from the bus, because far away you guys can actually tell it's a footprint. If you guys go up into the footprint, it's gonna be like a big dirt pile or dirt hole. There's my summer home. Oh, it was my summer home. So this was the whole Saipan scene in Windtalkers. They had about 200 extras that filmed in this area. Magnum PI, Krypton's Tribe, ER, filmed in this area here. If you guys see 51st Dates, this is the road Richard Bergman drives on every day. And Adam Sandler stops for about 50 times, I believe. Here on in this area on the left-hand side, this is where Adam Sandler stops her with the construction and where he ties himself up. Where you see this big scaffold here, or whatever this thing is, this is where the Penguin was walking across, where Jim Bevel almost bangs him. And where Rob Schneider got his butt kicked by Jim Bevel. He was rolling down this hill here and ran towards the bushes to your left-hand side. Other parts of 51st Dates was taken at our secret island, which is located behind the Macadamia Nut Park. If you guys haven't seen the Macadamia Nut Park, it's about a half a mile down, back towards Honolulu Sound. Yes. Pearl Harbor was located on the top of this hill here. There was 3 Boy Scouts that was, I think, taking a lead from that hill. And then they were looking towards Kualoa Mountain, watching the airplanes fly through the valley. There was actually 3 airplanes that was actually filmed in that movie. Everything else is computerized. Those computers, I tell you. You guys are going to see some of our Angus beef. We have about 400 to 600 heads of cattle on our ranch, scattered all over the 4,200 acres of land. We only raise Herefords, Black Angus, Brangus cows. When they are sent to be processed, they are sent to the California or Canada.
Oh, they don't process them here?
Yeah, they don't do it here.
Huh.
Down by Lost. But the very first movie that used it was Mighty Joe Young. That was a fruit stand in that movie. In the beginning of the movie. In the back there, in that back mountain, that's where Mighty Joe Young runs home. Towards the ending of the movie. Also where you see the saddle of the mountain, that's where the rundown was taken. That's with The Rock and Sean William Scott. And majority of Lost's forest scenes was all back there as well. From here it doesn't look as big, but when you get back there it's pretty huge. That's where the dockman cut open the wild boar and stuff like that. Down by the Macadamia Nut Farm to film the, I don't know if you guys seen the 2nd season already? Yeah. Yep, where Michelle Rodriguez shoots Shannon. Yeah. Yep. It was all filmed down there. Now we're gonna leave our Hollywood scene for a bit, and then we're gonna enter into our Hawaii cultural area. How many of you guys learned some things in Hawaii? It's like the state bird.
State fish.
State fish. Do you guys know state fish?
Jake?
What is it? Say it. There you go. The state bird is a nene goose. What about our state flower? It's the hibiscus. Our state tree is the kukuina tree. That's these trees right here. That's all over the surroundings. The name for kukui means light. Then other things they use kukui nuts for was for fishing. They spit out the oil onto the surface of the water and it'll give it a nice glaze. And then a form of laxative if you guys have stomach problems. This is the old blueprint of Hilton Hawaiian Village. This is the replica of the Hawaiian villages back in the ancient Hawaiian times. These two grass huts was the sleeping quarters for the men and the women. The grass that's covering is called pili. It means to stay. So on a wet day like today, the grass will work like the sealant. It'll close off any entrance for water or wind, and then it'll work the exact opposite. The back part, where you see the unfinished part, that is the kitchen. Most women like this because back then only men were allowed to cook, not the women. The reason being is because the men respected the women so much because then they gave birth to the young kings, or the young chiefs. So they pretty much did anything for them, something like that. Or some of our elementary schools to learn how to live the Hawaiian way, or how to plant some trees, taro. How many of you guys had taro before? Well, it's also called poi. It's that purple pasty thing. Like, I don't know if you guys been to any luau's lately, but that's taro. We also have some other fruits around the area. We got our coconut, our guava fruit, passion fruit, strawberry guavas, lilikoi passion fruit. We got our Chinese mangoes. We got mountain apples, star fruit. Yep. I say guava, bananas. Ulu, it's also called breadfruit. Yeah. Some of the fruits that we have on this branch. There's a Hummer. Our Kuloa and our Ka'ava mountain, they produce quite a few waterfalls. Our Ka'ava, it has 12, and our Kuloa has 28. And it only works on a really, really stormy day. How many of you guys seen The Ring? Yeah, you seen that?
Yep.
This is where they filmed the whale scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that whale right here?
I'll be damned.
Right here, see this whale? You
Wow.
guys actually believe me?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But I was lying. That would be cool though, right? Believe me, I wouldn't be working here if I knew that little girl came out of that well. Majority of Ka'ava Valley was used for training for young ali'is or chiefs. This is where they also had some of their memorable battles over the other Hawaiian islands. The young chiefs learned the martial arts form of lua, which is the Hawaiian martial arts. That's where you learn how to do a lot of bone breaking techniques, weaponry techniques, and hand-to-hand combat. Like I said, the Morgan family lives just in this area. So if you guys want to say hi, we enjoyed ourselves at Kula, you guys can. Just don't tell them my name. Okay? There you guys are gonna see our 6.5 acres of aqua gardens. We raise catfish, prawns, and freshwater shrimp, and sell them to some of our local stores around the island. Cool little point to some of our locals. To our tourist friends, we call it Rainbow Beach. Because we always tell them if once they come surfing here on a rainy day and they take a look at this mountain, they'll see forms of rainbows over this mountain. How many of you guys tried surfing? Yeah, how was it? Good? Did you guys go on a longboard or a shortboard? Longboard? Did you guys hang 10? No? Nobody hang 10? Did you guys stand? At all? Okay, cool. I was about to say, you guys never stand there, right? But this is where some of our amateur surfers come to learn how to surf and stuff like that. As you guys see, the whales come from Alaska to Maui. And Maui is just located where you see those two small little mountains over there. See those two small little mountains?
Yeah.
Maui is located beyond that point on the left-hand side. On a clear day, you're going to be able to see those two islands. Actually, one island. The other island is Molokai, and Molokai is located in between those two mountains and the head of the turtle. Can you guys see the turtle?
Yep.
Molokai is just located past over there. That turtle-looking mountain is our Kaneohe Marine Corps base.